Welcome to WebbyCrown Solutions. Today, we'll explore MCP Connector for Odoo, a governed MCP server and API gateway that connects Claude, Cursor, ChatGPT, and custom AI agents to your live Odoo data through scoped API keys, 26 JSON-RPC tools, audit logging, and operator menus in the backend. Let me walk you through the menu structure and explain what each section does. Main menu, Odoo MCP Connection. Under the Odoo MCP Connection main menu, you'll find API keys, audit logs, portal pages, bulk jobs, generated modules, OAuth clients, and configuration. API keys menu. API keys. This is where you create and manage bearer tokens for MCP clients. Each key is tied to an Odoo user, so every tool call respects that user's access rights. From the list you see name, user, token prefix, active status, last use time, use count, and expiry. Open a key to configure app access for which installed applications the integration may use, and model access for per model read, create, write, and unlink rules plus optional field allowlists and domain filters. On the API console tab, copy the database name, full MCP endpoint URL with db equals for multi-database servers, health URL, and authorization header. Run API test to execute tools/list live and review the last request and response. The same traffic is recorded under audit logs. Use rotate token in the header when you need a new secret. Token history keeps prior tokens valid during the grace period. A stat button opens audit entries filtered to this key only. Audit logs menu. Audit logs. This displays every MCP interaction the server handled. Initialize, tools/list, and tools/call. View timestamp, API key, user, method, tool name, success or error status, duration, and client IP. Open a line for full request payload, response summary, and error details. Search and group by API key or tool for compliance reviews. Records are created automatically. You do not post audit lines manually. Portal pages menu. Portal pages. Here you define public dashboards served at /MCP page and your slug without requiring website or a guest login session. Set the page name, URL slug, layout template, modern dark, light, compact, split, or grid, published and active flags, and the JSON page spec for KPIs, charts, tables, and widgets. The computed page URL lets you smoke test in a browser. Agents can also create pages through the create_portal_page MCP tool. Bulk jobs menu. Bulk jobs. This tracks asynchronous work submitted through MCP. Submit_job, get_job_status, get_job_result, and cancel_job. Each job shows name, tool name, state, pending, running, done, failed, or canceled. Linked API key and user, progress, payload JSON, result JSON, and errors when something fails. Cancel from the form while a job is still pending or running. Use this menu when long batch searches or exports should not block the HTTP request. Generated modules menu. Generated modules. Here you manage add and zip files produced from JSON specs via MCP Builder tools. Each record stores display name, technical module name, spec JSON, zip attachment, and state from draft through zip built to installed. Download zip from the header, or use install when the base import module app is available. Demo data includes a draft spec and a sample demo pet tracker module built on install. OAuth clients menu. OAuth clients. Configure OAuth style clients for connectors such as Claude and Cursor. Set client name, client ID, client secret, redirect URIs, the Odoo user after token exchange, and the linked API key. Rotate secret when credentials are compromised. Token exchange uses post/MCP/OAuth/token. Authorize uses get/authorize with PKC. On multi-database hosts, include db equals in URLs shown on the form. Configuration menu. Settings, system-wide controls under Odoo MCP Connection. Enable or disable the MCP server. Optional Redis URL for shared rate limits and schema cache across workers, per second and per minute rate limits, maximum search limit, audit retention days, cap on API keys, schema cache TTL, and audit payload size limits. Help: in-app documentation with endpoint reminders, tool families, multi-database guidance, and rollout notes for administrators and integrators. HTTP endpoints overview. The module exposes these public routes. Post/MCP, MCP JSON-RPC 2.0 for initialize, tools/list, tools/call, and ping. Get/MCP/health, health check for monitoring. Get/MCP page/slug, published portal dashboards. Post/MCP/OAuth/token, OAuth style token exchange. Security overview. MCP user, read-oriented access, especially to audit data. MCP Manager, full menu access for keys, portal pages, jobs, generated modules, OAuth, and configuration. System administrators receive MCP Manager through based group_system. And that's a quick overview of the MCP connector for Odoo menu structure and endpoints. Thank you for watching. For more information, visit www.WebbyCrown.com or contact us at sales@WebbyCrown.com.